Good evening. Welcome to Saturday night RC Conference Live. It's 9 p.m. I see Wootsy RC was already in the chat. Good evening, Kurtz. It is open panel tonight, so I'm going to post the link in the chat. If you want to join, you are welcome to. I plan to do some more wrenching tonight. Seems that I do my best wrenching when I'm on this. So I have another rig to tear apart. So I'll be working on that. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, and hopefully we've gotten to do some RCing. I did a little bit today with my son, and I hope to do a little bit more tomorrow. We'll see. Might get some boat action in tomorrow, actually, or at least get to watch some boat action. Fast boats at that. So y'all got anything going on out there? I'll change my view here shortly and give you the other view so you can actually see what I'm working on is this right here. It's my TRX4 Blazer, tearing it down, doing a clean and rebuild. I finished up the Trail Walker, actually put it back together today. Hey, Chris.
What's going on, man?
How's it going?
Doing.
Nice. What you got behind? What is that there you're working on?
Or the Hummer.
Oh, okay. It looked for a minute there. Now I see it remote, but for a minute there, because I only saw one knob, it looked like machinery or something.
I'm having a remote hold up the body, so I don't have to take it all completely off of there.
Okay, all right. I was watching some of your video today from the boat racing stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I heard you said something about boats, and I was like, "Oh Lord, I don't want to hear about no more boats."
Yeah, there's actually some of the locals are supposed to get together tomorrow afternoon, literally right up the street from where I'm at, to run some boats, fast boats. So I think I might go up there and watch. I have one boat, but it's not fast, so I may take it for my son to drive it. But
yeah. That was a lot of fun. They asked me to come out there and film it and stuff. And they're like, well, I hadn't done anything like that in a good long time. And so I tried it.
Nice.
That was.
Wootsy said he got out for a few hours this morning, maybe going out tomorrow afternoon, hopefully. Hope you make it out there.
Yeah.
My son did some bashing this afternoon. So.
But that video took me a week to do. I was like, good Lord.
Well, it was a long video, so I can only imagine. I know how editing goes, so I can only imagine how much footage you had.
Oh God! I mean, I was out there from 9:30 till like 3 o'clock.
So, wow! Yeah.
I mean, I tried to start the film right as they're starting off and stuff like that, but some stuff I didn't do it that well, and so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got out Sunday. Went to the Exoplex and did some testing with my comp rig, which went really, really well.
Nice.
Did some lines I hadn't been able to do before. Tried a different set of tires. Well, a set of tires that I actually own a set of, but haven't been that impressed with. But this local was there that had the same tires, landmines, but he had the anti-foams in them.
Yeah.
And, so I tried them with the anti-foams, and oh my God, night and day difference those tires were compared to the ones I have, landmines with different normal style foams in them.
Yeah.
Night and day difference. So I actually ordered a set of anti-foams that night.
Nice.
So they haven't come in yet, but I've ordered them. Hopefully they come in this coming week. I've got new shocks showing up Monday. Looking forward to that. And I got to finish my rebuild of all my wet rigs. Like I've got my TRX here that I'm tearing apart now to go through it. Plus, I think it needs a motor, and I think a servo too. So
yeah, that's what I'm doing with the Hummer right now. Changing the 2-speed servo there. which I've already messed up because I had an extension cord, going to the ESC for the back because the wire's like that short.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a short one.
Yeah. So I initially thought that I had the cable run all the way up there, and now I cut the wires loose from the zip ties. I was like, well, son of a gun. I had the whole extension wire there already mounted and everything. All I had to do was unplug it and boom, I would have been done.
Wootsy says, got new bearings coming Monday, so I'm in search of mud tomorrow. Brave man. Brave man.
Yeah.
I actually have sets of bearings, brand new set for the TRX4 Blazer that I've had for a couple years. I just picked them up for, just because, and I think for the Gen 8 also. But my goal is to never have to replace bearings unless I have to.
That's it.
Which I may be doing that today or tomorrow whenever I put this back together. We'll see how bad it is when I get it apart.
Yeah. But one of my buddies there at the meet there at the boat meet there, he's like, "You gonna get one of these?" I was like, "I don't know. That's a little too much money for me right there." I was like, he's like, "Man, I got a boat for you. You just need to get a motor." I was like, "Yeah, man."
I want a fast boat, and I'm gonna get one day. It's just a matter of when, I guess. In fact,
he wants me to get a gas powered one, and I'm like, dude,
no,
I don't barely work on my own vehicle as it is.
I wouldn't mind having a gas powered RC, but I don't want it to be a boat.
Oh yeah.
But back when I was playing a lot of the raffles and stuff, winning RCs, I actually was trying to win a boat multiple times, and I didn't succeed, obviously, because I didn't.
What? Yeah. You always win something.
I've had good success, but I didn't when it came to the boats.
Dang.
See, I've had it about 2 years, done quite a bit of water and mud driving and never done bearings, so I think they're ready. Oh, you're probably right. Probably is ready.
Yeah, probably so. That's like my first SCX10 there, the first original one. I never changed out bearings on that thing, and I ran it through mud and water and filth and everything else. Yeah, I paid the price when I changed out the differentials and stuff. Yeah, it was their bearings were seized on and couldn't get breaking free. I said, "Yep, never again."
That's sort of what I'm expecting with the Blazer here, because it has seen water a few times, and I've never changed a bearing on it. I've done very little of this thing, so I don't have a lot of high hopes for this. But this is the first time. It's the first time I've had the axles out of this thing.
So
Curtis D, welcome. 907 Arctic, welcome. Yeah, we're just wrenching on some stuff, tearing some stuff apart, breaking some stuff. Hopefully not.
Yeah, really.
But I've broken enough stuff recently, so.
Yeah. I haven't broke anything yet.
Well, my Max, I broke my Max, and I haven't torn it apart to see what I broke because I'm not looking forward to it. And it's like a gear or something. I know it's that much, and I've never had the diffs out of it, never done anything, no preventative maintenance of any type on it. So I'm not looking forward to what I find on that thing.
Yeah. The Hummer gave me a fit last week there when I ran it with all the new accessories on it. Gave me a little fit because I had my 2-speed in my 4th channel, which is a 3-position switch. So I switched from high, neutral, low. And with the kit, that accessory kit, it came with a working winch, which I've never had a winch on none of my crawlers before. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just put the 2-speed in the, just the regular 3-channel auxiliary, and then plug the winch into the 4th channel. I noticed when I was out, I couldn't engage my 2-speed correctly. I fixed that issue, and then my winch gave me a little fit. So I was like, yeah.
I'm debating if I want to get some high clearance links for the TRX or not. I don't know. We'll see.
They will definitely help out.
I mean, I have them on quite a few of my rigs, and I do like, high clearance links. But then I was thinking, like, this thing does so well the way it is. Like, I don't really have any complaints with it. I've been mostly replacing stuff as I break something or whatever. But I was like, I got it apart. Do I want to buy some high clearance links and be nice to it? I don't know. Heck, I'm about to open up the front diff on this, and it's got, the selectable diffs. I've never had this open before, so I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into.
I couldn't tell you. I don't own a Traxxas.
I'm a little scared. A little.
I'm too poor to afford Traxxas.
Oh, see, this was one of the ones that I won. I didn't buy it.
Yeah. Lucky. What's the
Arctic says right on? I have to wrench on my X Max and Outcast.
I've been trying to do it all week, but that video has been killing me. I work up for a few hours and stop and get on something else. Work up for a few more hours.
Kurt, welcome.
Kurt, what's up, old man?
There we go. Ooh, yucky. I guess when you take the diff off, you're not supposed to see like rust, are you?
Not really. Well, I mean, not really, but it means you've been doing a lot of water play.
Yeah, it got a feel of it at that event, which has been a few weeks now. Still has a little bit of grease in it, so. Curtis asks, "What's good, Chris?"
Not much, man.
I'm gonna change my camera view here.
You can't do that.
Woodsy said that scale points. I think the rust's supposed to be on the outside, not on the inside. But not bad, honestly. Let's scale naps this weekend, too. Ryan Taft, good evening. So we got a few people on in the chat. I wanted to, I found out something I think yesterday that I didn't know about. I feel bad for not knowing. I'm sure most everybody else knows, but I wanted to comment on it that I just heard about Kevin Gibbs, being not in good shape at the current moment, and sad to hear that. And he's been a big supporter of RC Conference Live and really every other, live stream that goes on for RC. So, Kevin, if you happen to be listening, don't know if you are, but thinking of you. Hope you get better. Hope to see you back active at the RC world, hopefully. If anybody talks to any of his family or anything, let them know that we're thinking of him. Wootsy Scale Nationals GB end of the month. I can't wait. Awesome. I think y'all Scale Nationals and our Scale Nationals are two different levels. I think y'all's are a couple levels above ours, I believe. Everything seem all right. We'll see. Thanks for letting me know that. I will get in touch with Dennis.
That's right. Yeah, Dennis is making a mirror. I forgot what he said it was. Just kind of like a card with all our channel stickers and stuff like that.
Awesome. Oh yeah, I'll send Dennis a message on Facebook. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hopefully this will work.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's like when I found out it was like my 2-speed going, the servo on the 2-speed was going out. I was like, oh man, I hope I have one of those servos because it's one of those micro servos. So
yeah, that's what the TRX has too.
Yeah, those little puny things.
Yeah.
And I was lucky. I bought a pack of them last year, 6-pack.
Yeah, I bought one. In fact, I'm debating. So I bought one a couple years ago because I thought one of them went out on the TRX for one of the diffs. So they're known. Everybody's like, oh yeah, they go out, buy this brand. And I bought one that you can get really cheap on Amazon. I bought one, put it in, it still didn't work. I'm like, what the heck? So I did into it further, and either the channel on the receiver died or the switch on the remote, that channel of the switch died. So I did a splitter for the other channel for the rear diff, so they both lock and unlock at the same time now, and it works. And then I tested the original servo, and sure enough, it worked. But I never swapped it back because it was too much work for since I had a working servo. But I'm debating on putting it back in here since I'm tearing it all down, putting it back in so I can say I have the original servos. Because most people say they don't last more than 6 months to a year, and this thing's 3 years old. So that's Gabe. Good evening.
Gabe.
The man, the myth, the legend.
If he's ever on.
The one who started this all.
And then handed it over to you.
You're right. What did I get myself into?
He saw you coming. That's what it is. He's like Medic Kill, making an appearance every now and then.
Yeah, I got a package going out for you this week, Gabe. Actually, I got a couple packages I got to send out this week.
I'll take one.
I can make a package. Let me find a file of a beaver I can 3D print.
Oh. Yeah, we were at a customer's house yesterday, and their dog had like a little stuffed beaver that the bottom was all tore out. I was like, "Can I borrow your dog for a few hours?" I mean,
that reminds me. I finally got my 3D printer working, or fixed, I should say, and so I've been on a printing like spree, but I was going to 3D print the dinosaur.
Uh-oh.
And the file, everywhere I go, I can't download it. Like it won't let me download it. So I haven't had any success to download the dinosaur.
The dinky.
I hear beeping.
That's me. I did receiver, so.
Yeah, Gabe, I printed you a Granada RC Trail Adventure welcome. But Gabe, I printed a third visor. Actually, I wanted to test something on the printer, so I printed a third one. So you'll be getting 3 of those. sort of sucks. $907 Arctic, no problem. Understand. Thanks for stopping in, and hopefully we'll see you on a little bit later. Sean, welcome.
What's up, Shawnee?
The Angry Irishman.
The Angry Irishman.
I think I'm supposed to have Irish in me too, I believe.
Somebody stole his Lucky Charms.
I have some downstairs. Yeah, so for any is just joining, I'm tearing down my TRX4 Blazer and lubing and cleaning and inspecting. It's had really no real maintenance done to it in the time I've had it, and recently got some good water usage. So it's getting a much needed clean rebuild. Gabe says, hopefully I can get some free time and run my Kyosho Tomahawk soon. That will be cool to see.
Oh. Big heavy.
So is that a hinge system for the body on that Hummer?
No, it's all eight screws.
Okay. So only 10 spots on the raffle for Sean's giveaway on the 3 rigs. So Rick Smith, welcome. Yeah, I bought 2 other spots Thursday night, I think.
All right, so it's definitely not working there. So we'll I believe channel 4 might be messed up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think that's what's messed up.
think I'm going to open this up. Having problems with this servo last time we ran this when it got nice and wet.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a feeling inside of this servo is soaked. About to find out. I was running 4 of these servos. All 4 rigs got wet. This is the only one that gave us problems.
Basher, is anyone here a Knight Rider fan?
Yes, sir.
It's okay, but you know, some of the action scenes just yeah.
I'm surprised this thing is dry. Besides the grease, it is not wet on the inside. I guess these O-rings did their jobs on the servo. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Gabe, do you follow the YouTube channel? I think it's Knight Riders Historian. They have, I think, one of the original Knight Rider cars. They actually bought the original semi, the first semi. They found it. It was sitting, had been used on a farm for many years. And it's a different color. It was painted blue. And they're slowly restoring it back to movie specs. I think this bearing is junk. Tis. All right. I need bearings. All right. Let's see. Dang, forgot I had some of this stuff. So, Gabe, what's up with the Knight Rider? You're asking a question about Knight Rider. What's did you purchase a Knight Rider? John Martin, welcome. JMHRC. I don't. Recently scored a kit from Knight Rider model. It makes cool sounds and stuff. Most likely you will see it on my channel. If you don't know how yet, was thinking of just having seen it. Awesome. Yeah, on the trailer behind the TRX would be pretty cool. Can't say that I've ever seen a model for Knight Rider, but that's that would be pretty cool. Looking for the right bearing. Don't know that I have one. Gotta keep it well lubricated, Sean. Big Red, welcome. Yeah, well, a little bit of oil, and I freed up the bearing. Let's see if I can. So yeah, just tonight, guys, I'm just working on tearing down. Oh, it's a little bit out of sight there, but my TRX4 Blazer getting a tear down and start of a rebuild. Last week it was the Trail Walker. Tonight it's the Blazer. Trail Walker's back together, sitting on the shelf ready for use. Now it's the Blazer's turn. I tore the servo apart that's been giving me problems. Surprisingly, it's dry inside, besides the grease. But the bearing was locked up. But I think I've freed it up. Give it a little bit of lube. Interesting. We got lights.
Yes, it has lights.
Oh, nice. Is the winch working and your gear shift working?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, I like the police, the red and blue. That's cool.
Yeah. Just need a whistle and a neon stick.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
That RCers. Oh, there's a Knight Rider.
There you go. Yep. Nice.
This is a
Gabe,
slow.
Gabe, does your Knight Rider do that? Curtis D, how's it going? You will see it live. Give me a sec. Okay.
Definitely something wrong with my Force channel.
Okay. Is it what do you got? What is it controlling?
The what?
What's the 4th channel controlling?
3-position switch.
Is that your transmission?
Yeah, that's where I had it hooked up for the transmission there. So I can, switch high, neutral, and low.
Ooh, don't do that. That's interesting. It has neutral.
Yeah, it is too.
Curtis D, yes, that I have how many of these do I have? Zeus K 35 kg. I guess it's 4. I have 5. I have 5 of them. I've killed 1, so I've had 6 in total, I guess you would say, and I've only killed 1. So I thought this one might be on its way out. We'll see. I'll have to get some power to it and see if it's going to cooperate or not. But for the price, they're a great servo. But I have to also say I have, well, now I guess 2 Reef servos. One that I bought on a rig and one that I won. Now I haven't put the new one in use yet, but the original 422 HD is a great servo. And Reefs is a big supporter of the RC community. They go to a lot of the events, USTE. They're a big supporter of Operation 11 Charlie. So the Reefs guys are awesome, and they support the hobbyists. So I do recommend them. I may start running more of their servos in the future because of that reason. Dang it. I keep dropping things. Yeah, the Raw 500 is a great servo. You're right, it's not cheap, but it is a fantastic servo. Good speed, very strong. So the one that I won from the Operation 11 Charlie drawing is basically it's a Raw 500, just the Operation 11 Charlie version. and he's here.
Hello, hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Do I see Kit?
Yeah, right there. Telling you.
Where'd you pick that up at?
It was on eBay actually. It was going for a bid, an auction, and yeah, I got it.
You
Nice.
moment.
So
I've never seen one of those, but that's pretty cool.
yeah. Hey, can you change the layout really quick?
Yeah, let's see here.
And we're in rectangles. There you go. Looks better there.
Yeah, I agree.
Like-
I keep dropping everything.
Hopefully you guys can hear what it says, but here we go. You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like really good, but definitely can hear it.
All right.
After all, we're only human, right?
There we go. Nice.
I am the voice of Night Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, KIT if you prefer.
So that's what that does.
I swear, I'm thinking of Mr. Feeney from Boys Meet World when I hear that.
That's awesome.
That is.
Let me just get it out of the box here really quick.
Oh, take out the box, it loses its value.
I don't care.
You're going to be sitting there on the floor and playing with it.
Yeah. No,
Probably
eventually. Yeah. This thing needed batteries, so I took it out of the box. I had to. I mean,
It looks actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes all these.
All systems functioning.
Nice.
So it says all systems functioning. So, and then if you open it here, I don't know if my camera's gonna catch this, but
Oh wow, dude! Awesome.
yeah.
That is pretty sweet.
So.
And when was
Oh, and
that
then
thing
it does
made?
that. What's that?
I said, when was that thing made?
It's let's see what the box is. I have no idea, man.
It's be like 90s.
No, well, this you're asking this, the car.
Yeah.
I
mean, it
it
could be
says here
early.
2013.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so the company is let me see, Diamond Select. It's a 1/15 scale electronic kit vehicle. And the thing is, the guy had it on auction because it was an open box, but he had everything. And I said, yeah, why not?
Queenie, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
That's pretty cool. Nice pickup.
So, and yes, I was saying you'll probably see this behind my TRX4. That'll be something that would be pretty cool. Just to
Do
be.
you have a trailer?
I do.
Okay, cool.
So, and then there, it
Actually,
says nine.
printed me some. I printed the other day these things I got to put on my trailer, basically like tie down hooks, so I can, like, currently if I put a car or something on there and I strap it, I'm like catching the hooks wherever I can catch it on the trailer. So I actually printed these hooks that I have to screw into the wood bed, so I can easily hook a strap. Brian Taff, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. No, that should be
There you
pretty
go.
cool. That looks really nice.
Yeah, if you guys are curious, so yeah, this is just plastic. It's all plastic. The only thing is, what I liked about this car, it's just the sounds, man. You know, it's yeah. Obviously, yeah, the car it speaks by itself. You know, it's a really nice car, but it's like I'm actually talking to Kit now. You know.
Right? Hey, I think
So,
this fact that the inside lights up the way it does, that is pretty freaking awesome, in my opinion.
yeah, it's pretty cool. And then it does that thing, you know, every time it watch. So,
Nice. Who doesn't like some Kit?
I like
no,
it.
I love it. Yeah.
I just didn't like how they did some of their action shots in the TV show there. You can definitely tell it wasn't like the actual car they were using.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
they
I
had,
think, in my opinion, you know, when they made the show, the thing is, this color is a very messy color, especially on the dirt. So I had no idea how they kept them clean because they were always on dirt roads. They were always, you know, but what is it,
Yeah.
doing derbies and ramping and making all these stunts. But if you always see the car, yeah, you'll see the imperfections, and then actually you see the actual wheel, like a round wheel. But hey, man, you know, somehow they had to pull it off. So
Yeah.
well,
I give them
they had
credit.
like 3 to 4 cars per season. And interesting enough was the fact that like we didn't notice it, you know, like when we were younger kids, whatever, watching, you know, the TV show or whatever. I never noticed it. Um, Woodsy says, "What do you mean it's not real, Chris? You've ruined my childhood." But I mean,
Sorry.
I never noticed it, but now watching the Knight Rider Historians channel and watching some of their videos, and they like go into detail on the cars and they follow them like when they were used and stuff. And there's all the differences between the cars are all extremely noticeable. And like what's noticeable when it's pointed out to you and you're watching the show, you just don't notice it. But then they point it out to you and you're like, oh crap, now you can't not see it. But like when Kit drove by itself, you know, how they did that. There was 2 different ways they did it. The first, in the beginning, there was a person in the driver's seat that they cut the seat out. So there's a person sitting in the seat, but they're covered by the seat. So it looks like there's nobody in the car. Then in another one, they did it where the driver was on the passenger side seat, driving from the passenger side, but inside the seat. You know, and it's like when they show you like still frames from the show and they show this and it's like, oh man, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like there's one episode where like the evil Kit car drove off the side of a cliff there, and you can see plain and that it was a red, some kind of big ass Buick running off the side of the road. It's like that makes no sense. I mean, supposed to look like Kit car, you know, going outside. That's not.
But remember, I mean, this thing's supposed to be indestructible, you know, and indestructible.
Chris, Kurt says, sorry, Chris, but we didn't have the technology back then like you spoiled kids do today.
and see what's funny is, look, I've seen the show. I've seen it recently. And I've seen it, you know, back then, I would say like maybe 10 years ago. This show would always be on every time I would just come back from school. And believe me, man, I enjoyed it. You know, yeah, there were some few corny episodes of like really,
yeah,
but there were some other ones like the one Chris mentioned,
Yeah.
the evil kid, which it was called Car.
Yeah.
You know, even that was pretty cool. But at the end of the day, it's like the story's like really, it's like okay. But
Yeah.
all in all, man, you know, it was one of those things that this car was a car that had all these cool gadgets and
Yeah. I mean,
it would run by itself.
and just like seeing people's reactions, like, what kind of car is this?
That's a Firebird, but yeah, I mean, and look, a lot of people like the car just because of the show, and I'm one of those people. If
Yeah.
I just see a regular Firebird, it's like, But if I see a replica kit, oh yeah, man, all my attention is there. I mean, you had me at kit.
Hey, Sean, I love Airwolf, but I don't know that it was better necessarily. Love the show.
The first two seasons were good. The third season, that just went downhill.
And then John Martin says, how much would the $1 Million Man cost today? More than $1 million.
$1 billion? Oh yeah, Kurt Tarsi, you read my mind.
Big Red, wasn't it $6 Million Man?
Yeah, with this inflation and all, yeah, who knows, man?
Yeah.
I don't know if the $1 Million Man will even take a check now or anything, or PayPal.
Nah, he's still paying taxes.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully, he has a 401k or something.
Right.
$1 million, man. Invest it all on Bitcoin, which is now a big thing, man.
And I also found out too, like when they started, right around the time they started recording Kit, there was some big train wreck in California, and there was a bunch of Firebirds, white Firebirds on the train that basically were totaled, even though they weren't totaled, because they got a scratch on them and they could write them off. So quite a few of those cars became Kit cars. It also was on one of the cars for Kit that was a Kit car, was before it became a Kit car, was on Fall Guy, a couple of Fall Guy episodes. I forgot the blonde chick that was with Fall Guy. She drove a Firebird in a few episodes, and I think he drove it out of a building. I caught it on fire or something, and that car was there and then came over to be Kit, or one of the Kit cars.
Oh, that's cool.
Because there was this company that basically rented all the cars to all the for movies, basically. So they had they tracked the uses of the vehicles, and the historians got access to their files basically, and were able to track down a lot of the cars. I mean, some of the kits were destroyed. A lot of them were. Swamper says, when I watch those old TV shows I used to love, I cringe. They were so bad. Yeah, but they're still pretty cool.
Yeah, And Psycho Garage, is it Kit or RTR? I wish it was RTR, man. This thing is just a little model. But I decided just to play with my trailer, one of my crawlers. I'll make a video of it, someday.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's when I got it. Yeah. I'll probably, record a couple of phrases and just drive it around.
Yep.
You can just do like some still shots of it moving, like one, like kind of like animations kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I'll try to be as creative as possible, but no, definitely, man. I'll enjoy this. Trust me. That's why it's even out of the box.
I like it.
Yeah, you have
So
your
let me
own
see.
kit.
Let me take off my headphones. You guys can hear me still, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go through a few.
Michael, I detect vehicles headed our way. Turbo boost activated, Michael.
Mr. Feeney.
Oh man, this is great.
Oh, that noise. That was the best.
And again, remember that the dash even lights up.
That dash is awesome.
After all, we're only human, right?
No, we're a bunch of
I'm
robots.
the voice of Night Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, KIT if you prefer.
Oh, that's great.
And did you know that I didn't know this for until the last couple of years that there was different generations of the dash for KIT?
Were there? No, I don't know.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, one thing for sure, the steering wheel didn't change. I mean, it was just one of those.
No, it did actually. The steering wheel did change.
Did it really?
Yes. Amazingly, but it did. Because the first KIT was built by George Barris.
Okay.
Really, the first two, but then after that, they were built by somebody else, and I don't remember who it was. So there was changes.
Oh, interesting.
But again, it's those things like when you watch the show, you don't really catch it or see it, and then it has to be pointed out, really to catch it.
And you catch everything in HD now.
True.
Right. Yeah.
But can you even make Knight Rider in HD? I mean, is that even possible?
They can be remastered, probably, sure. I mean, hell, if they can take Three Stooges and turn it in color, why not?
So, oh man, I love this thing.
Oh, I think it's awesome. I think it's a great pickup. It'll look good sitting on a trailer. I mean, that'd be awesome. You know what you need? You know what you got to get. You've got to get a semi truck, and you've got to do a semi truck as the what they call the truck. The truck was called
Yeah, the one where they pretty much they drive it up while the trailer is driving and
and there was two versions of the truck. There was the first 2 seasons, the first truck, and then they changed to a different truck in season 3.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to have that and then have the truck going and just have the door come down and KIT slide out the back.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I'm actually surprised. Like people do Smokey and the Bandit a lot, semi trucks, RCs, but I've not seen a KIT one or Industry 2000, I think is something like that. It was called.
There is an RC. However, I didn't really do much research on it, but this one's the one that really caught my eye. The other RC, I don't even remember the brand, but all of that will light up, and then the little red that will also light up. But yeah, it would technically be an RC. So
yeah.
But this one, I mean, it's just.
I think they did a pretty good job of it, I would say.
Oh yeah, man, yeah. Also, Hot Wheels makes it too. I don't know other companies in general, but this one I liked it because it's the one we know with, in my opinion, the better sound and stuff.
Yeah, no, the sound is awesome.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I bought it, really, because the sound.
Absolutely.
I don't really care how it looks.
I mean, you really can't have KIT without the sound.
Exactly, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
especially that. You gotta have that.
And that's how you. Let me see. There is a demo mode. If you hit it on demo mode, that's all it does. Watch. See?
Yep.
I could be hitting that button all day.
Exactly, I would.
So even that is
a car horn,
right.
There used to be a guy. I'm sure he's still around. When I was big into the car show scene, there was a guy with that body style Trans Am, and he had the light on the front of his that moved back and forth. And there was different the lights changed over the years too. So is what they claim. Well, they showed it, but the front light changed over the years too.
You know what I just noticed? If you put a 115 scale, well, this is 115 scale. If you put this next to a 110 scale, you do see the difference. So, yeah. It's actually, I have my TRX4 handy, and let me show you what I'm talking about here. So here's 115 scale. Here's 110 scale. That doesn't look right.
Yeah. You can monster truck over that bad boy.
Yeah. But it's kit, so it's okay, you know?
That's right. He can take it. Kit can handle it.
He can take it. So. Oh boy. I didn't realize that. Oh. Huh. So I'm kind of losing hope on this one. Let's see. Well, let me get the trailer out. Hold on.
I'm really impressed this rear axle on the TRX didn't get any water in it whatsoever.
Okay. Let's see. So I'll put that there. I mean, the trailer looks good, but it's just not. Oh man. Trailer seems
You know what
a
you
bit
need?
confusing.
You need my Team Associated FJ.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see. What I can do here? Oh shit! You almost fell on it. Okay,
Even my
yeah, no.
Jeep, even my Jeep, my hard body Jeep would be all right, I think, with it too.
I mean, I guess if I like go back, kind of, distinguishes the scale a bit. Don't have to be way far out because.
Well, I mean, the TRX is a monster truck pulling its driver car.
Yeah, well, I'll think of something.
Yeah, I still like it.
I'll see that.
Swamper said that's why the semi trucks don't look right with a 110 scale trail trucks.
Yeah, because the trail truck would look a lot bigger than the semi. So I do get that. Yeah, this thing, yeah. But still, I mean, not that I'm losing that much hope, but that's doable. Why not?
It's still awesome.
I'd probably be the only YouTuber that's gonna go and help out Kit. He's in a bind or something. Give my TRX4 out. So.
Well, in the TRX, I mean, I love the TRX4 Blazer. Just like the Gen 8. Gen 8's even bigger, but the Gen 8 and TRX4, they're 110 scale, but their bodies are pretty big. Swamper says it looks like somebody's go-kart with a body on it. And Sean says it needs to be towed by a TF2 or something like that. And yeah, I would agree. A TF2, BRX01.
Yeah, something, yeah. Or you know what? I have my RC 4-wheel drive, the Beast 2. Is that 6x6?
Mm-hmm.
May fit on top. It may. Yeah, because it
That'd
has
be
that
cool.
bed. Yeah. And the thing is, yeah, the kit will not go anywhere if it's snug in there.
Yeah, it's got to be towed regardless. So
Huh.
that could be cool.
And then I'll probably implement like a
or something, and phew, get on top of the truck. Right?
Yep. I'm curious. I'm curious if my FJ has a hitch on it or not. I need to look. This rear axle did really good. It sealed up great.
Oh, Swampers RC says the Beast 2 is 1/14 scale. So they go, hand in hand then.
Okay.
Huh. And believe it or not, the 6x6 is handy. Actually, I have it in my closet up here, but I got a bunch of stuff, man. I gotta move.
So
I already moved a lot.
I just looked at my FJ. Technically, the rear bumper that's on it has a little opening for a very small hitch. So in theory, it could tow a trailer.
Yeah.
But no, I like the idea too, though, of it being on a flatbed. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Because it's kit.
Exactly.
It's kit. It can do anything,
That's right.
just like Airwolf.
Well, Airwolf can't drive,
No, but Airwolf can fly
Fly, yeah.
but Kit
Wow.
flew too a few times.
off the
Yeah.
cliff.
Well, yeah, that was one of them.
And then what was that other mode that he had for, what is it, super fast mode, or what was that other one? All these vents would come out, and
They just had a video. Yeah, they just had a video. That channel just had a video on it here in the last couple weeks about that super pursuit mode.
so super pursuit mode. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love the 80s.
I actually am not that big of a fan of the super pursuit mode.
Really?
Nah.
It's gadgety. I understand.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't understand why it needs all these wings and diffusers, and you can just basically just go super pursuit mode the way the car looks, right? But it's just telling you, hey, I'm in this mode. Let's go.
Because she's a futuristic car that wants to look like cool as crap.
Yeah. And hey, man, I'm born in the '90s. Okay, I do have respect for this show.
Yeah, sorry,
Okay,
sorry.
I do.
Yeah.
John Martin said downforce.
Downforce.
Yeah, and yeah, downforce and diffusers and all that.
Sadly, the motors that came in that Firebird did not produce enough power to make enough speed to need downforce. Sadly.
I was born in the early 80s.
Quit making me feel old.
I'm sorry.
There was this one episode, I think it's like in the first season or so, where I think Michael is barely getting to know the car, and I think some guys was just trying to hijack it, boost it, and they tried several times, several attempts, and then when they got in there, the car was talking, and he made all these things, and I think he took control of his own way.
Yeah.
And yeah, they took the two guys that stole the car. The car actually took the guys to go get arrested. And oh,
Yeah.
which I still don't understand why the T-top had to open, like that. I mean, okay.
but it would just be great. I don't know, have like a more high tech type of deal. But yeah, it would just open, like, just wee, and then it would just eject anybody that was there.
Yep. John Martin said they were 155 horsepower motors. Yeah, I think they were 305s if I'm not mistaken.
But yeah, it was in the 80s, man. You know,
That was
and
fast.
see, and that's another reason why I would just rather have it as a model. If you ask me, again, if I see a regular Firebird, do I like it? No. If I see a kit model, oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Guru, what's up?
It's another example. If you see a regular DeLorean, you'll say, DeLorean. But if you see the Back to the Future DeLorean, holy crap! We can go back in time.
So actually, I prefer a regular DeLorean over the Back to the Future.
Really?
Yes,
Is
because
that right?
DeLoreans are rare. Like, you don't see those every day out on the street. And they were cool for what they were. Like, I mean, to me, they're still a cool car. So, and you know, they're saying they're going to have a new DeLorean. It's going to be an EV.
Oh God, please!
Really?
Yep.
Why do you gotta get ruined stuff?
Actually, I don't think. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am not an electric motor fan as far as in real cars. I'm a gasoline guy. But the sneak peek, like they had this like little picture, like sort of just like part of it. It looks like they're going to have it's not going to be like an original DeLorean body with the EV, but like a new body style, but still similar. And it looks to be still all aluminum. I don't know. It looks, looked cool what I saw.
Hey, well, that's a first. If you just like regular DeLoreans, hey, that's pretty unique, actually.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Back to the Future one's cool. Yes, it is cool, but like to me, the regular DeLorean's just as cool because they were a different car.
Oh yeah, I agree. But in my personal opinion, when you see a regular, basic DeLorean, it's you look at it and it's like it's missing something. You know, it's so plain and it's so it's simple. You know, it's got some sleek lines here and there, but
yeah.
I don't know. I guess I got used to the movie so much, and if you just see a plain DeLorean, it's like, where's Mr. Fusion? Where's the flux capacitor on this thing?
Yeah.
Hey, Guru. Good evening. Welcome.
I do understand where you're coming from, but yeah.
The best movie car from the 80s has got to be the Ghostbusters car. That's the best.
Ecto 1?
Ecto 1, that is the best.
Basically a hearse, right? No, an ambulance.
Yeah, it was an ambulance. Cadillac, I think it was, yeah.
907 Arctic, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Man, I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to call one movie car from the 80s the best. Like, I don't know that I can personally say this one's the best.
That's kind of like
Ecto 1 is awesome. Don't get me wrong. It is. It's awesome. And the noises were definitely great. That might be the best vehicle noise. I mean, Kit's pretty awesome with the noise, but that siren on Ecto 1, I don't know, that might be the best noise for a car in a movie, maybe ever.
That and the movie The Wraith with Charlie Sheen that had the Dodge.
Oh man, the Dodge, yes. God, I love that movie.
Car.
That movie was so awesome.
Yeah.
But for me to actually, God, yeah. See, if you count that car, the Dodge, then you count Ecto 1, Kit, Dukes of Hazzard, like I don't know that I can pick one that was the best.
No, and I can't pick either.
They
I'll
all,
drive them all.
were awesome in their own right. I mean, the Dukes of Hazzard car had the horn. I mean, come on, the horn.
A cell phone same horn these days.
My aunt actually had a van, and this must have been like early mid '90s, and it had that Dukes of Hazzard horn on it. And I thought I thought that was the coolest thing ever. But yeah, it's a hard pick right there to pick any of those cars.
Yeah.
When was Mad Max? That's an '80s movie too? No, with what's his name? Mel
that's
Gibson?
another good car too. Swamper said General Lee was the best.
I always
and
get the years mixed up. 67. I think it's a 68, right? 69.
69, I believe.
69. Yeah, 69. Is it 69?
I'm pretty sure it's 69. I could be wrong.
And the way to tell is the 68. I know the 68 only has the little the tail lights in the back. You know, the two little bulbs, and then some year, I don't quote me on this. It's just that straight tail light. So, and so it's the one with the straight tail light, not the one the two little tail lights in the back. The 68 is the one from Bullet. But we're going way back, to the 60s.
Yeah. So Sean's RC Adventure just brought another one, the A-Team van. Yes. Jeez, yes.
Yeah.
Crash King, welcome. And Mad Max,
welcome.
he said, was the 70s. Okay, so still cool. Still from my time frame. I was born in the 70s, so maybe close to the end, but it's 69 on the Charger. I know that.
So it is okay, yeah. Yeah, Swamper RC says 69. And the 68 is the one that you did?
I knew it was a 69 just because I've watched a lot of YouTube videos in the last year or two on, Knight Rider and Dukes of Hazzard stuff. Because what's his name? The one actor, the blonde-headed one from Dukes of Hazzard. He's got a YouTube channel, and he does a lot of videos about stuff from the TV show.
Cool. Just a good old boy.
Yep.
I mean him no harm.
Yeah. So we have
Jesse.
We have a plumbing company that the owner is the Dukes of Hazzard fan. All get out. So all his work vans were painted orange with 01 with the wheels on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they had a call one day to go to do a job, and it was in the kind of a the bad part of town. Yeah. So the folks saw that orange van pull up the 01. Just like, you take your racist ass out of here. You ain't coming to my house like that. I was like, ooh.
John Snyder. That's right, Swampers. John Snyder. That's his name.
Yeah. I'm watching him on Smallville right now.
Here's another interesting question.
Yeah, Cooter. I mean, come on. The names didn't get any better than that.
Boss Hog.
Boss Hog. Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse. Daisy Duke.
Yeah, we got Daisy now. Woo-hoo. You're like, what the heck happened?
So, since we're touching the subject, here's another question for you, gentlemen. Batman vehicles, from, what is it, the one with Adam West?
Adam West was
60s? From that era all the way to present day, which is your favorite Batman car?
My favorite, Crash King, take it easy. My favorite,
See you, my friend.
I respect the original, like, because it's the original, so it's really cool. But like, just almost not the most recent Batman that just came out like this year or whatever, but the ones,
Christian Bale.
yes,
That's called a
that
Tumblr.
time frame. Huh?
That's called a Tumblr.
Okay.
You know, where
I'm okay
Bane
with
comes out and then Joker, you know, Heath Ledger.
Yep.
Yeah, it's called a Tumblr.
I like the second gen, I guess. With Michael Keaton. I think it.
Yes.
Michael Keaton.
Yes, that one is the best because I think it's like it was built off of a Corvette chassis. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it has some Corvette on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Corvette chassis, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't hold me to it, but I think it is.
Swamper said, "Oh my God, Batman was so bad." Sean says, "Sap, wham, pow."
Come on up. The original Batman was the best. I mean, just seeing that poof.
Yep. And Robin,
Yeah,
you had Robin. I mean, Robin was awesome. Like, nobody's really done Robin in the modern day.
But hey, on the one where Chris is saying, you know, we had the Penguin, and then we had Catwoman. We had Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yes, and we have a new Catwoman. The new movie has Catwoman, basically.
Oh, really?
It does
Okay.
have Catwoman. Yeah, I just saw that one not too long ago. It has a Catwoman, but different.
No, but
different than the original Catwoman, though.
I'm not a fan of the new Batman. It's stupid.
I'll say it too. You know, the Batman and Superman one. No.
No,
I mean, you
don't know.
definitely knew the outcome. You know, Batman would get kryptonite, and Superman would just somehow kick Batman's ass. And oh my God, all of a sudden Wonder Woman comes up, and there's a big old monster, and okay, they team up. No, I mean, but the ones with Christian Bale.
The biggest problem I have with the Batman movies, particularly, is the fact that they always, like, they do one, maybe two, and then they wait a few years and then they get a new Batman. I hate them switching Batmans. I hate this with any movie. Like, your main character's got to be your main character. Unless he dies, keep your character. Like, Christian Bale should have been Batman in the most recent movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, with it now, I enjoyed the new Batman, like, just enjoyed watching it, but I hated the fact that there was a storyline with the old Batman, or at least for a couple. Like, that's what I like about, like, Avengers and stuff like that. Like, everything continues, or they kill somebody and they're done, but there's still the other characters to continue on where the things are going. But Batman's had too many Batmans over the years, in my opinion.
And I agree. Yeah, I agree on that. Oh wow! Look, and Swampers RC says the OG Batmobile was the coolest Batman car. The newer movies were a little better than the original show, but the cars are stupid. No, I mean, I differ. I'm with Chris. The best Batman car that they were ever is with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that thing was
the one with what's his face? The Joker from what's that actor's name? The Shining. What's that guy's name?
It's right there on my tongue. I can't get it off. It's
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, so Jack Nicholson, and then the Penguin, obviously Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
that Batman car. The thing is, man, he drives it up at night, and then those yellow lights, man. It looks really good.
I think Jeff Dunham bought one of the cars or has a replica of it that he drives around.
Oh, really? He does?
Yeah.
But personally, yeah, that's the best one. And then the '90s Batmans, with what is it? George Clooney and Val Kilmer. No, oh no.
Agree.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even think it's even worth talking about them. But yeah, to me, the best Batmobile would be that one. No question. And I do like the Tumbler, honestly. And if you guys are not familiar with which one it is, the one with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
The one where Bane comes out, the Joker, and then I think the first one is Scarecrow.
And I also like in that series of movies, you had Morgan Freeman in the movie, in those movies. And I mean, I just loved Morgan Freeman. Anything he's in, I'm watching.
Yeah, he's a good actor. Yeah. So, and we also had Anne Hathaway as Catwoman.
Yes.
So, and yeah, she's gorgeous in my opinion.
Yes, she is. Definitely.
And, but see, the thing is, if I had to choose between that Tumbler, that Batman car, that's a tank, man. It's a thing, you can run over anything, and but no, I still go old school, which is Michael Keaton. Yeah. We have the Tank RC says, "Hi guys, dropping by to say hello and give a thumbs up. I had a long day at my event and now I'm going to bed." Awesome,
Thanks
my
for
friend. I
stopping in,
appreciate
Tank.
stopping
I
by.
hope your event went well, and thanks for stopping in. I actually got to see a Tumbler up close. The guys who made the Tumbler were, I don't know if they still are. They used to be down in Florida, down like a Melbourne area.
Okay.
Got to see one in person.
I mean, doesn't that thing look freaking intimidating? Like,
absolutely.
Batman will definitely run you over on that damn thing.
Yeah.
You see that thing going at 100 miles an hour, I'm sure you'll move.
Yeah.
The Tank RC says it did go good. It did good. We had 22 drivers attend. Nice, man. That's cool. Swampers RC says greatest TV car of all time is the Monkey Mobile. I have no word on that. I don't know. Maybe it's not my era. Maybe it's not my. You, John?
Come on, man. You know
Monkey Mobile. We're talking about Hey, we're the monkeys, right? Is that what we're talking about?
And I'm sure Bill, he's like, come on, you guys. But hey, I don't know.
I don't know everything about the 80s, and
so I'm just curious if it's the one that's Hey, we're the monkeys.
Oscar Mayer Wiener car.
The Wiener car.
I've seen one in person. The car.
I have too.
Jesus Christ, I walked into that one. Huh?
Yes, you did.
The car. And that's not even a car. It's a big old. And I'm walking into that one too. Okay, fine. It's a big old fucking wiener with four wheels. There you go. Laugh it all out. Take it out of your system. Thanks a lot, Tank. Jesus. Tank is a freaking troublemaker. You know that?
Tank and the wieners for some reason.
Yeah, I know. We had a wiener dinosaur weeks ago, and oh boy.
Sees.
No, I don't know if you were on earlier, Gabe, when I said I actually tried. I got my printer fixed. I was going to try to print one of those, but every time I go to download the file, every file I find I can't download.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I was actually on chat. Okay. But the Tank RC, I'm sure he can hook it up. He can probably give you that, the file for that Penosaur. So Swampers RC says yes.
Based on the Pontiac GTO.
Okay. I know what the Pontiac GTO is. You know, it's the Judge, the one that had that little RPM, little, you know, that gauge right here. But then again, I don't know. Do you know which car Bill Boyne is talking about, Swampers RC?
No.
Me neither. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Guess some of us are showing our age.
Yeah.
No, and and there is a gap there too, you know. I do know the Pontiac GTO, but I have no clue of what the Monkey Mobile. Oh, and look, okay. Swampers RC says before the Judge, so it's a 65. So it's the, yeah, I know which one. It's the one that came out in Triple X, right? You know, with Vin Diesel. You know which one?
Yeah, I don't know the GTOs all that well back then. So.
I think you're past old nerd.
Swampers RC, I'm old as dirt. No, hey, but I do know my cars. I'm telling you. That car came out in Triple X with Vin Diesel. It's a black one. Yeah. And for reference, watch. Let's see.
And I'm gonna be hating myself when I put this TRX back together.
5 Pontiac GTO. Yeah, see, yeah, I know my cars, I'm telling you. And this one came out in oh shit. Listen. This one also came out in Triple X. And see, the thing is, if I Google Triple X, the movie, you know, all this explicit content gonna come out. But
yeah, he's like, I want all this and that.
So Bill Boyne said the monkey, money or monkey?
Pretty sure it's
What
monkey.
was it?
The monkeys. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys.
You know,
People say we monkey around.
Oh Lord. Reminds me of a TV show my uncle was telling me about. He's like, it's called Lancelot Chimpalot, Lancelot Chips or something like that. From like the 70s.
Monkey
I think-
Mobile. What? And Swampers RC, he's even you know, corrected me. It's like Triple X was a 67. Okay, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
But it kind of has, you know, that resemblance. I mean, if you look at the, you know, the difference between the Judge and then the one that I'm telling you about, well, there's differences. Kind of like the Chevys, like the trucks, right? Like a 72 and the 69. Well, they're basically has the same shell, but you know, the front is the one that changes. Also, you know, the Bel Airs, the 55 and the 57. Well, to me, in my personal opinion, the 57 Chevy is the one that looks neater, nicer, and the 55 is just all around basic.
I do like a 57, but I like a 55, but I also really like a 56 also.
Right, yeah, and see, they kind of look like, but it's just different.
No, there's differences. The 55 and 56 probably look the closest, but there's a difference in the tail light, like the sort of the shape of the tail light. So I guess there's a difference between all of them. So
Yeah.
my grandfather had a 55 Bel Air 4-door, which my parents ended up with, and I used to drive that going around our neighborhood where my parents still live. It's interesting driving a big car like that with no power steering and drum brakes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so this is what Bill Boyne was talking about. It says the Pontiac GTO Monkey Mobile.
Oh yeah. Okay. I know what he's talking about now.
And unfortunately, I don't. I do see it, but I have no idea what Mr. Bill Boyne. I'm sorry, sir, but I don't know what this is. I know the car, but I wish I knew.
My
But I'll definitely look into it.
My dad's 55. We called it the Bumblebee. It was yellow and black.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Have you ever
So
seen
there
an
you
air
have it, ladies and
filter,
gentlemen.
original air filter for one of those cars? A 55?
I would assume it's just that round ring, no?
Nope.
No.
Oil.
No round ring. Oil?
The breather, you put oil in the breather, and that's the air filter. The air comes in that breather and it gets caught in the oil.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yep. Blew my mind when I first saw that.
And look at Swampers. He agrees with you. He says, I prefer the 55 Chevy. And basically, those are the ones that you see, the big old gassers and stuff.
Mhm.
That's like the preferred chassis. But I love me a 57. I guess I'm more of a classy guy.
Yeah. 57 is nice too.
Yeah, I love the little fins on the back. That's what that's the difference. 155 and a 57.
Yep.
So. But see, again, I do know my cars. I'm telling you. I try to.
And you know about Hot Wheels and Matchbox.
Yeah, I know, right? Micro Machines, man.
Oh man, Micro Machines.
That's a classic. Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
have all that stuff, and I hear my mom like, "Pick this up before I step on them."
Yeah, so my era, I had the Micro Machine cars and then the little trailer that would come in them and stuff.
Oh yeah,
And like my own little track. Yeah.
I had like the train set.
Oh yeah. Oh, cool. I have my little trailer with a bunch of them in there. But my go-to was Hot Wheels. So.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, can't go wrong with Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah. I guess that's when the hobby starts. If you're a huge Hot Wheel enthusiast, you learn about the RC hobby. It's like, well, that's the next big thing you're gonna go into. So, but your first hobby, when you're a kid, and I do remember this. Okay, before the big old Walmart, they call it the Super Center, a regular Walmart. I remember, my mom and I would go out shopping, and I would just tell her, "Hey, I'm gonna be in the toy section." And I remember Hot Wheels were 55 cents, 55, 56 cents in the 90s. Okay, so it was basically $2 for a freaking dollar. And yeah, my dad would hook me up with like $5-6, so I would have several of them every time. It was great, man.
I remember doing the same, going and looking at all the Hot Wheels and yep.
And
Yeah, I
then,
did the same thing. When I go to Walmart with parents, I'll go straight to toys. So like, I'm going to toys. I'll be back there.
Yeah.
Then your mom comes to find you and you're like, Mom, I really need this. I really need this.
That's when she's like, "You put it back."
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or she would give you a limit. Well, maybe that was a limit. Like, no, you're only gonna take 4 or 5. And you're over there like, fuck, I have like 10 of them here.
Couldn't do that.
Yeah, my mom would give me a limit. So, and then if I was doing poor at school, no Hot Wheels this time. Oh crap.
No Hot Wheels for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samples RC says my brothers and I had a zillion Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. Yeah, man, who didn't?
Okay, I had like the big old 3-story like car wash and little McDonald's set.
Yeah, mine
I
was.
never
I
really
think it was
did
a
the
restaurant. car
I
wash.
never really did those things like the towns or whatever.
Oh, what?
You didn't? What?
No, I mean I did the cars and collected the cars, and of course I was big into GI Joes too. Like I used to
Oh.
set up wars in the hallway, with all these GI Joes and the little plastic army men that like stand up permanently, with the flag. I used to set up these big army battles and yeah. Well, she stripped down.
Yeah, look, it's down to the bone, man.
Yep.
Wow.
So now it will get scrubbed tomorrow, and start reassembling in a day or so. Hopefully.
Oh,
I've never
Wolf
had this
CRC
transmission
says.
out.
Wolf CRC says he had the rollout road rug. I am aware
I had
of that.
one. Yeah, I had one of those.
Yeah, same here.
Y'all are bringing back some
Jason-
happy. Why can't I have that now?
Jay's RC Expedition says, my mother always told me no toys when I was little. That probably explains why my RC addiction now. Yeah, I agree. And see, like I said, my mother would always tell me there's a limit. And in my RC collection, there was no limit at one point. So that kind of just messes you up, man. When you're, you get addicted to these things, and I want that one, and I want that one. Well, you can't have it. Hell yeah, I will have it. Sumpers RC says we had miles of track, but none of the playsets. Yes, and the track it's very popular.
Yep.
And even not recently, actually, my nephew he has a bunch of track, and he has all these loops and all these engine thingy majiggers, and
Yeah.
that's great. You look at it like, the freaking Hot Wheels just going left and right, and you're even telling yourself like, should I have one of these, or like you even consider it too.
Yeah. That was pretty.
Dang, this is one of the hardest transmissions to get out of the car. This is a pain in the butt. The TRX transmission.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I don't have.
I will
I
tell
have two
you.
TR Explorers, but
I will
never
tell you,
done
it will
that.
be a long time before this thing gets torn down again, unless I absolutely have to. I mean, it's been
It's that
3
bad, okay.
years. I mean, I've had it 3 years and hadn't torn it down once, so it's going at least another 3 years.
Well, hey, it's a 3-year or 100,000 mile warranty.
I think it was 3 years,
So you're-
36,000 back in the day.
So maintenance it, put it good, and you'll see it at another 100,000. Why not? Hey.
Right? Right.
What body you got on it?
The Blazer, the red and black Blazer body.
Okay. I was gonna say if it's Ford, then your warranty's already expired.
Actually, yeah, I don't even think it'll be. You'll have the proper tools to even get that one out. Or Ford. Oh boy.
But I'm not bashing Fords or anything. All right, I'm just being
Me
funny.
neither. No, me neither. Hey, I'm a Ford guy, Chevy guy, Dodge guy.
But listen, I'm telling you, Ford does make a pretty motor because the hoods are always open and people are always looking at them.
So I'm curious. Can you let me know if you can hear this noise? Can y'all hear that?
It's just
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a bad bearing.
It started making that noise the last time we used it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the original motor. I mean, it's never been out.
So Wool CRC says I used to use the tube inside wrapping paper to put my Hot Wheels through. Oh, that's great. Yeah,
That's a good
I
idea.
see what you do. Yeah. Sumpus RC says I used to build my 124 scale models and always wanted RCs to be as scale as those. Oh, and same here, man. I used to, get those scale models before my RC addiction. I would build them. I didn't paint them as good, but yeah, I mean, I did an okay job, and then I got to the point where they were just too much, and I don't know what happened to them, honestly. At
I
the
can tell
time,
you
I
what
was doing like, yeah. What happened?
Yeah. Oh, and I got my brother started having kids, so I got I was the uncle. They come over and see all those cars up there. Yeah, didn't take them long
Yeah.
to get up there and take them down and start bashing the shit out of them.
Yeah, man. So
Like, take me put these things together.
Yeah, I
And
found something interesting. If you put oil on the back bushing bearing, it stops making that noise.
yeah, it's just that noise is pretty much saying, I need lubrication. I
Yeah.
need lubrication.
Lube me.
Lube me.
Which I'm going to put a different motor in it.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
walked into that one. Yeah, okay.
I knew I was walking into that one myself. I knew where that was going to go. But yeah, I can't decide if I'm going to put a 21 turn or a 27 turn Trailmaster. I have both laying around, so.
Listen, John, you just blame Gabe because every time he gets on here, the chat just goes south.
Yeah, man. Maybe I'm having too much sex. Who knows, man?
Is there such a thing? I mean,
yeah, man. Yeah. Be my guest. I don't know. And speaking about mortars, so I did pull the trigger on one. I got the Spectrum Firma crawler mortar. I did get the combo mortar, and I'm putting that mortar into my Wraith, my 1.9 Wraith. So
you did the like the 2-in-1.
Correct. Yeah, the ESC and mortar. So one.
Yeah. Basically, it's the let me turn that light off. The Hobby Wing makes it.
The Hobby Wing, correct? Yeah.
Yep.
So I went with Spectrum because that's what my hobby shop had.
Yeah.
And
but it's still
the
made
thing
by
is funny.
Hobby.
Yeah. Funny story. I worked on it off camera. I was debating whether to make a video of it or not. I started making, a few clips here and there, and everything went south because look, so I have the winch installed on there. I have plenty of lights installed in there. Another thing that I've noticed with the 1.9 Wraith, the JST plug, or however you call that plug that, goes into the receiver. For some reason, the motor is like far off from the freaking receiver box. So I needed an extension, and then the freaking LED lights, needed to be rewired, resoldered, and my take on soldering. So I said, technically, I'm not working on this. I just went to my local hobby shop, and it's currently there. So I told the tech, like, look, dude, this is not, long enough to fit into the receiver box, and my wiring is a nightmare. So here you go. Let me know when it's finished. So that's that.
I think you'll like that system. I mean, I haven't driven the Spectrum version, but like I said, I know it's made by Hobby Wing, so I imagine it works very close to the same.
So I did plug it in briefly, and it's smooth. Like that thing, literally the definition of crawling. Yeah, that you just hit it and What do you got there,
Yeah,
Chris? A
hoping-
beaver? What is that?
Oh, no, it's just my camera.
Raccoon? Oh,
I'm hoping that Hobby Wing actually comes out with their own version of the 2300 because they only have the 1800, 1200, and 1800. And they made the 2300 for Spectrum. So I'm hoping they come out with their own 2300 for theirs.
yeah. And I didn't get the 23. I got the 14. I think it's 14. And I said, well, low KV, we've got plenty of power, so. And pretty much you'll even it out with probably a 3S and a pinion, probably a bigger pinion.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the 1800 for mine, I have the 1800 in both of my rigs that I have that. And it, or is it 1400? Whatever it is, the highest KV of the.
yeah, whatever, yeah. And I may be wrong too.
Yeah. But I was worried it wouldn't be enough wheel speed for my competition crawler because we have dirt hills and stuff to deal with, especially with the portal reduction. But it's almost perfect, and I still have room to gear up if I needed to for a little bit more wheel speed, but it's like probably perfect. But I still wouldn't mind having a 2300 if they came out with one.
Yeah.
But love that system. It runs so smooth, so nice. The drag brake is phenomenal. When you get it set up, programmed, that thing will not move. When you put it on a heel, it's not moving. It's going to flip before it's going to roll.
Yeah. What are you doing, Chris?
So I got a new lens for my camera, so I have to rebalance my gimbal. So when I go out tomorrow to film with, it won't be all wacky.
Okay.
I gotta balance it right.
Because the irony, you're recording on a camera, working on a camera, you're looking at a camera. I'm behind the camera. I just wanted, to understand here what's going on. That looks techie. All these
Right.
gadgets, that looks cool.
Yeah,
That's high tech, man.
I'm trying to get there.
You talking about trying? You got you're the one that's got the one that'll follow you across the room and stuff when you get up and walk around.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I did.
all that fancy stuff.
Yeah, living in a fancy world.
I really don't know if I want to open up this TRX transmission. I'm almost afraid to. It looks scary.
Hey, John. I don't know if you touched the subject already on this, but
I did, but I know where you're going. But you can go ahead and still say something. I did say something earlier.
okay.
But I'll let you go ahead and say what.
Yeah. So obviously I don't know yet. I don't know if John will still want to continue with the show, but we are getting ready for the 2-hour mark. Just want to say that this show is actually dedicated tonight for Kevin Gibbs. Hopefully he's doing well. Hopefully he's up in good spirits. We haven't seen him around. The reason why we bring him up is because he's very supportive. Through all the live streams in general. He's a guy that any live stream that you go, that gentleman's always there. He's always very, very supportive. So for tonight, wherever you are, my friend, I wish you the best, wish you well. And, this show is dedicated to you, my friend. So yeah, man. And thanks for the support throughout the years. And I'm sure I'm speaking, Tank RC, Sean's RC Adventures, CCXRC, Tony, big old platform. Yeah, so Kevin Gibbs, where you are, my friend. Thank you. And, you're always in our thoughts and stuff. So, and if you ever see him, man, he always will say hello to you. He loves the hobby.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Somebody said earlier, I think it was Wootsy. I think it was that. I guess Dennis is putting together a care package. I guess for Kevin. So I'm gonna reach out to Dennis on Facebook and I think he's sending like stickers, channel stickers, and stuff like that. So I plan to get in on that.
Awesome, man. Cool. And again, Kevin Gibbs, he's actually in the hobby as well. I myself, I even encouraged them, to even make a YouTube channel. But I really don't know right now currently what his condition is. But he loves the hobby, which it's one of those things that we come up live, and he was one of the gentlemen that he was there, on chat, and he loved these chit chats. Sometimes we go off topic and stuff, but hey, it's part of the hobby, man. Try to have a good show, and he was always there. And right now, because as you can see, I'm not saying that he's absent or anything, but I'm a bit worried myself, because I haven't seen him around. I currently don't know his condition, and the best we can do is dedicate this show tonight, for him. So
definitely. But yeah, it is the 2-hour mark, and we're gonna get ready and close it out. You can get some sleep before tomorrow. Got some stuff to do, and I back up what Gabe said. Tonight was dedicated to Kevin as Jay's RC Expedition. Kevin is a legend around here. Hope he pulls through. Absolutely.
Yes.
I know he helped Brian with BBY Autographics. That's actually sort of how I found out. He reached out to me. He's like, hey, have you heard anything about Kevin? I know he wasn't feeling good or something like that. And that's when I reached out, Gabe, to you and Sean. Because him and Brian were going back and forth. Kevin was helping him with airbrushing because Brian was doing some airbrushing for bodies, and Kevin was extremely helpful with that. And he hadn't heard from him and said his Facebook account was deactivated or whatever. And I reached out to you guys, and Sean, filled me in, and so it's been noticed. His absence has definitely been noticed. So,
yes. Yeah.
And,
so where we are, my friend, this show was for you tonight. And
yeah.
actually, I know I've been absent myself. I've been incognito. Not that I do love the hobby. It's just I'm just busy. Okay, that's just my excuse, and it's true. I've just been super busy with work. I just haven't had the time to actually just go out and have fun and RC. But hey, man, I came on tonight, and I really want to thank everybody, every subscriber that I have. Their support is amazing. And on that note, I recently uploaded a video. I used my Element Ecto. That thing is great. But yeah, I'm still active. I'm still around. That does not mean that I'm off YouTube. No. It's just, hey, man, I do have responsibility outside YouTube. So, and personally, I just wanted also just to come in and say what I said about Kevin Gibbs. Like Jay's Expedition said, he is a true legend. He's the guy that I'm sure we had support from him, all the platforms, all the live stream that you can think of. He was there. So, and Sean's RC Adventure says Kevin was awesome for that. Reason I picked up an airbrush, I want to give it up my first attempt tomorrow. See, there you go. So he's also an inspiration to the hobby.
Yep.
Not also, he supports, but he's also an inspiration. And that shows a lot because, he doesn't even have a YouTube channel that I know of, okay? I don't know if he does or doesn't, but yeah, man, much.
I think he has a
respect to
channel,
him.
but I don't think he's uploaded anything.
Yeah. So much respect to Mr. Kevin Gibbs.
Yep, definitely. So, but I want to thank everybody that's been on in the chat. Thanks for hanging out with us, talking with us.
It was fun.
Yep, definitely. And, I actually am starting to really enjoy using this time to work on RCs. I'm getting a lot done when doing that. At least two Saturdays in a row, I've stripped down a vehicle all the way down. So works. But Chris, you got anything you want to say to our guys out there?
Fever.
Thanks for everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs like button, and I'll think about Kevin, and y'all have a good week.
Definitely.
Thanks,
Dexter
man.
Poodle, hi.
Hello.
Not sure who that is, but again, guys, thanks for everything. Chris, thanks for being on. Gabe, thanks for hopping on, and I'm digging this the kit car. So I look forward to seeing what you're able to do in video with that, and I'll let you. You can close us out.
Hey, Chris, can you read the latest comment there? Pecan. It's pecan, okay? It's pecan.
Yeah. Like 10 minutes before, okay?
It's pecan. I'll say that pecan there. Anyway, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for stopping by and taking your time to enjoy the show here with us. Hopefully you did enjoy the show tonight. I know we kind of just talked about cars, from TV shows, movies, etc. But I enjoyed it.
Yep.
And and like I said, the reason why I've just been incognito, it's because I've just been busy. So you will be seeing a lot more of me. Why? Because it's that season that it kind of slows down everywhere and stuff. So you'll be seeing me just putting a video up, here and there. Feel free to go and check it out. So other than that, hopefully you guys having a great weekend, and we'll see you guys next time. Later.
Good night, everyone.
Pecan.
You can.